Hi Year 10s, this is a really quick video to show you what the surface of a cone is made up of. The base of the cone is pretty obvious, it's just a nice circle. If you know the radius, you can work out the area. But what about the rest of it? What's this odd shape here? Well, I've wrapped a piece of paper around it so I can unfold it and show you. I'll do it around this way. So as I unwrap my piece of paper, you should be able to see, well, that it works out to be the sector of a circle, and the radius of that sector is the same as the distance up the side of the cone, the sloping side. So my next clip is going to show you a little bit more about how to work out the area of a cone. So the surface area of a cone is made up of these two pieces, a circular base and the sector which wraps around the cone. And I mentioned before that the radius of that sector is the height of the cone, or the slant height of the cone. So let me just draw that. Here's the cone, dot around the back there. The base of it has a radius. There's the radius. That's the radius of this circle here, makes up the base, and this distance up here we'll call S. That's the slant height of the cone, and that is the radius of this sector. And that's going to be really useful to us in a moment. So I'm just going to delete all of that, get it out of my way for a second. So how can we work out the area here? This is nice and tricky. Okay, there's a circumference of this circle here. It happens to be the same distance as the arc length of this sector, because that curved bit of the sector has to wrap around the circle as it forms a cone. So those two distances are the same. Now this one over here is equal to 2 times pi r, because that's the circumference of a circle. The arc length of this circle is equal to the same thing, so this is also 2 pi r. Now how does that help us? It helps us by telling us what fraction of a circle we have here, because that's 2 pi r distance. If we went all the way around the circle, the entire circumference would have to be equal to 2 pi s, which is the radius of that big circle. And so the fraction of a circle that we have here is 2 pi r over 2 pi s. That's the fraction of the circle that's here. And the 2 pi cancels, and we're left with just r over s. So now we could work out what area do we have here? Because the area of this, let me just delete my rest of my circle now that I've got that fraction sorted out. I'll delete the two pi's. So we get r over s of a big circle. And the area of that circle would be equal to pi s squared, because s is the radius. Remember, the area of a circle is pi r squared. But we don't want the whole thing, we want a fraction of it. So it's, not 3, s. So it's r over s. And when you look at this, that cancels down to, this s cancels with one of the s's over here, and you can rewrite this as pi r s. The area of this, sorry, that area is not really the same, is it? The area of the sector is pi r s, where r is the radius of the base, and the s is the slant height or slope height of the cone. So the total surface area is made up of two pieces. This area, which would be pi times radius squared, and this area here, which is pi rs. So the total surface area of a cone is equal to pi r squared plus pi rs. And I think that's a rather nifty little formula. And you can factorise it as you see on your formula sheet.